right now, work with me episode. So hopefully I can speak up to be louder than the road. Hopefully the internet stays good because I'm just on my LTE, my car. I don't have one of those fancy Wi-Fi cars or anything yet. But there's something I wanted to talk about as well as do my live stream today. So hopefully you guys can get in here and listen to this. And I'm sorry if you guys can't see the top of my head real well. It's not invisible. I swear the top of my head is there. It's just a hat. So sorry about that. But yeah, so today I was watching a video by Telos of Tech. You know, if you guys are familiar with me and my channel, you know that that's a channel that I regularly watch, as well as other Telosive Network channels. And Drew Erickson, who runs that channel, is an avid YouTube live streamer. He's always done at least 2 YouTube live streams a week, and it's always been very important to him to be able to do those 2 YouTube live streams a week. Now, YouTube live streams are kind of a weird thing, even though I'm doing one and I have regularly done them. They're strange because not only do you need to get to a certain threshold to be able to do super chats, which is what allows you to make money from live streams, essentially, but you also have to give a cut of those to YouTube. Now, hello, everyone, and goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you enjoy and hit subscribe and all that jazz. Anyway, YouTube live streaming is important and it's cool. Of course, it's very instant and it's on the platform that a lot of people like. Oh, were you saying goodbye because I said it's the last live stream? Nope, they dropped. All right, bye. Bye! Anyway, this is not the last live stream I do. I want to get that out right off the bat. This isn't the last live stream I'm ever going to do on YouTube. There's going to continue being more, especially for the next couple weeks, as I try and get things figured out. But the point of this video, let me turn on my windshield wipers, is that I'm going to be streaming a lot less on YouTube. And the Bite Size Podcast is probably eventually going to become the only thing that I stream on YouTube. So if you are into the Bite Size Podcast, you like watching that live, interacting with me and James, then you will not be too upset because that's definitely going to stay live. I love interacting with you guys and being able to have that live as we do it so that people who are a fan of the podcast are still able to get the experience that they are getting used to, that you've come to know. And with the podcast, I think it works out pretty well, and I think one live stream every other week isn't too bad. The whole problem is with YouTube, because not only is Telos of Tech saying don't live stream, but so is John Prosser from Front Page Tech, so is Roberto Blake, who's like a YouTube guru, if you will. I don't know what you want to call him, but there's a lot of people, there's a lot of smaller channels even, that are coming to the conclusion, running the numbers, looking at the analytics, which YouTube is very, very good about. I love how YouTube is so good about analytics and letting you see everything pretty straightforward. Other than the fact that when you super chat into a live stream, they automatically take about 33%. So if I donate $100 to a YouTube streamer, they will only see about $66. Is that messed up? A little bit, yeah. But then you also got to take into account if they are doing that super chat on a iOS device, if they're on an iPhone or something, and they are donating through that, it requires them to use an in-app purchase. In-app purchases work a little bit better on Google, especially with something like YouTube, which is, of course, a Google service. So they can control that to a certain extent. However, on iOS, they require that to be an in-app purchase, which then requires them to take, not requires, but of course, they're a company, they want money, I get it, I'm not mad about it, but Apple itself will take a portion of that donation as well. So if I donate $100 on my iPhone to somebody, the creator may only see $50 because YouTube will take the $33 out, and then Apple may take another 10% or so. I don't know. I don't exactly know how all of the percentages work, but I do know that if you super chat, you're not getting all the money that is super chatted to you. So the end of the day, I have come to realize that maybe live streaming on YouTube isn't the way to go. I will be trying to figure out a way that I can actually dual stream my bite-sized podcast as well as the normal live streams. Well, the bite-sized podcast I'll try to keep on YouTube and Twitch. That's what I'm saying. I will try to find a way to dual stream it onto Twitch while it's being streamed on YouTube so that no matter what platform you want to watch it on, you're still good. As far as my regular live streams, I will probably move those to Twitch in some form. I don't know if other videos are going to fill in the void that is left on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I just don't know. It's hard. It's difficult to tell what the best method of going about live streaming is, especially because YouTube's not as clear about live streaming rules. They don't tell you that they take this cut, or at least they don't tell you what the exact cut is that they take, and they also don't tell you how live streaming can mess with your statistics. Now, John Prosser posted a tweet that said that he essentially went from 200,000, I think it was, views while he was live streaming, like in a month, while he was doing live streams within a month on YouTube, 100,000 views, and then once he stopped live streaming on YouTube and only did them on Twitch, then he got about 500,000. That's more than twice as many views. His subscriptions also went way higher, and that's great. That's something that you should have for a YouTube channel. What's up, James? Yo, yo, yo. I was just talking about the Bite podcast and how it's staying on YouTube. So don't worry if you read the title, my last live stream. The Bite Size Podcast will stay live on YouTube. But in the next couple weeks, my other live streams will probably move to Twitch exclusively. And I think that can help the channel grow a lot. I hope so. We'll see. It's worth a test, I feel like YouTube's a big game. They don't tell you these rules. It's like learning how to play rummy when you've never played, and then they teach you as they go. You might get a rummy. I don't know if you guys know how to play, but you might get a rummy because you don't know that that's even a thing. And you'll just put down a card thinking you need to discard one, and then they'll call you out and make you pick up a ton of them because you didn't understand the rule. And I feel like that's kind of the situation that I'm having. The position they're putting creators in because they didn't explain these rules as well as they should have. If they don't want you to live stream on YouTube, then why on YouTube? That shouldn't hurt your channel. Granted, these people who have gotten a million subscribers, yeah, they can afford to live stream on YouTube because that's great for the community they've already got. It ends up being a ton of views anyway. And even then, if they want to continue growing, that's the way to do it, by stopping these live streams. But when you're at the point where you're at 250 subscribers, stopping live streams is going to help immensely, I believe. If John Prosser can do that and go from 70,000 to 90,000 subscribers, what's to say that I can't go from 250 to 1,000, and break that first 1,000 maybe I should stop doing the Bite Size podcast entirely on the YouTube channel. I don't know. I mean, the reason I don't want to do that mostly is because I don't have a very good Twitch following at the moment. I'm basically starting from scratch. And when you're starting at 250 subscribers on YouTube, you're not going to be able to get a lot of them to Twitch. And successful live streams on Twitch, and as you know, some of the live streams, I do not like doing live streams for nobody. You know, if I get a live stream and the 10 times more fun than doing it by myself. I sit there and talk to myself anyway. I don't need to be recording it for it to be fun, you know? Like that's, I don't know. I just think that live streaming is more a Twitch thing. That's what Twitch was built for. And yes, it was built for gaming, which I can do some gaming live streams. You know, I was doing gaming live streams before. I did the South Park Stick of Truth. And I did a couple other little games. I started Kingdom Hearts, I think, but it didn't go real well. Just my computer wasn't good. But Twitch is probably live streaming at this moment in time, I would say. And is that bad? No, I wouldn't say so. I just think it's a different to start subscribers, getting people in on Twitch. You got to get people to where they know some kind of schedule on there, and you know it can be a lot of the Kingdom Hearts community that I watch on YouTube only streams on Twitch because it's a lot easier to donate ahead of time, which is essentially the Twitch. Instead of you donating $1, you donate 100 bits. Cent, and when you buy more, cheap. So instead of, I think it's like $1 for you to buy 100 bits. Now that is 40% instead of 33% that YouTube takes. But if you buy more bits, if you buy $5 even, I believe it goes down to about 30% YouTube takes. If you buy 100, you may only take. I'm not in it for the money. I love streaming, but I want to be able to get my content out to more people. I want to be able to spread my message a little bit further, especially with the Hump Day motivation. I think that's really, really good, and I want to be able to share to a greater audience. So it doesn't ton of sense for me YouTube and have that. And I hope that doesn't make anyone mad. I think that it's a situation where you need to do what's best for everybody. And I think that Twitch is a better live streaming platform. You want to watch live streams, participate. Maybe Twitch is a little easier to do that on without hurting the growth of YouTube, because the people who want me to just post content 7 days a week that's not live streamed, then they're going to be less happy with a channel that does 2 live streams a month, or a week, I mean, yeah, a week. So that's not good for them. And it's a battle of finding a middle ground that people like, that can catch on. But I feel like 1 live stream every other week has to be better than 2 live streams every single week. And even today, before I started this live stream, my views were up. I've noticed a pattern in the channel that my go up as I don't live stream. When I'm, you know, I originally said I was going to try and do a live stream at a certain time, and when that doesn't work out and I have to do it a little bit later, the live stream has actually reduced to a platform, and that's not good. I think that up before I start and they flatline. As opposed to before I did that live stream, they're higher than they would normally be at that point on a day where I'm not doing a live. So maybe taking days off is good too. That's into in the future. But now I think that I'm going to spend the next couple of weeks on the same schedule I'm doing now, and then gradually my YouTube live streams, podcast, because I enjoy communicating, letting as many people see it as possible. So I will try to do that on Twitch and YouTube. And we'll see how it helps. That I want more people to be part of this Zach to the Future community. Videos, enjoying commenting, being a part of the conversations, because it's not about me, it's YouTube, it's about you. And YouTube doesn't always agree with that. YouTube needs to get back to it being, but in the meantime, while YouTube's more about YouTube, I think that this could help. This is not my last YouTube live stream. For the clickbaity title, one of the last. They're going to go down severely, other than the Bite Size Podcast. So, stay tuned for that. You can follow me on Twitch and get my descriptions for my videos a little bit better. The Twitch link is right there. Go straight to it. I can't do community posts yet, so I'm not able to post when. But if I stay on that and move over, that might actually be a very good thing for this channel. So I hope that you understand. I hope you're not too upset. And those of you who like my YouTube live streams, hopefully you can transition seamlessly into Twitch and still enjoy there. The only other alternative is like creating a secondary YouTube channel that only live streams, but I don't think that will do. Again, especially when I've only got 250 subscribers. I could say go to that and only 10 of you may go. Whereas if I had 1,000 subscribers, 50 may go. If I had 1 million subscribers, 4,000 may go. Which is good, but not gonna. God damn it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm Zach. Don't you do crack. And I'll catch you in the future on Twitch with live streams. Bite Size Podcast is staying here. Saturdays are food content. Hit subscribe, hit like, do all that other crap YouTubers say, because I love you and the internet may not cooperate forever. So subscribe while you can, because YouTube is going to blow up or something like it is right now. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitch. You won't miss anything on both. And follow me on Twitter at ZAlexanderWill, I think. WILL. And then you'll get everything on my Twitter. It should all be posted there. Okay. Thanks, guys. Zach, don't you crack. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, bye. Wait, who's here? Somebody joined? Is that James? The internet's cooperating for a second, oddly enough. But, yeah. I'm sorry if you joined just now and I'm leaving and the internet's not working. I feel bad. This is a pretty bad live stream. I feel like the drive with me to work segment announcements aren't going to be a thing that catches on with this internet. Okay. Okay, bye guys. See ya.